In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can make this handmade card made from a card design that you can download and print out. That's coming up. Hi, my name is Claire from makinghandmadecards.com and welcome back to the Valentine's and Romantic Card Making series, where I do my best in each video to inspire and help you guys as crafters to make stunning handmade cards that have that wow factor. So this card is really easy to make and it's got that really lovely clean and simple look. So if you don't like your cards to be too cluttered, if you prefer that minimalist feel, then this is a great card. And of course, we don't really get many ideas for men, and this is just a perfect card for a Valentine's card for the male in your life. So to make this card, I used this printable sheet from the Sweetie Pie Quick and Easy Cards kit. So let me just show you how I made it. So this is the sheet that I've printed out. As you can see, it is slightly different to the sheet that I showed you that you get in the kit. Basically what I've done to save paper and ink is that I isolated the topper and the hearts on my computer, and then I put the actual card blank and all of the little elements all on one sheet, just to save paper and ink. It's really easy to do, and if you'd like to learn how to do that, I run a free printing webinar. Just click here to join, and you can also find the link in the description below. Actually, you can even ignore this part here because I eventually decided not to use that. So you actually just need to print out even less. So I also wanted to show you the two different sizes that you get in the kit. For every card that you get in this Sweetie Pie Quick and Easy Cards kit, you get a small one and a large one. And this small one here is the one that I'll be using. As you can see, I have those extra elements, and those extra elements are going to be the decoupage for my card. So first I'm going to roughly trim the elements down. Then I'm going to use spray glue to spray the printed elements onto some card. So here you see I've already spray glued the elements and I'm just sticking them down onto some card here. I'm just going to use my paper folder to smooth them down and make sure that they are all stuck down well. So I'm just trimming the elements down properly now using my metal ruler and my craft knife. Just doing the straight edges, then I'll come back in with my scissors. If you're wondering where the card blank is, if you remember I showed you the smaller and the larger version just earlier. So I'm going to use one of those card blanks, but all I did to make that card blank was to get that printout that I showed you, stick it onto card, cut it out and then fold it. If you'd like to see how I do that, then you're welcome to go take a look at any of the previous videos I've done in this Valentine's series. But here I'm just using my scissors just to round the corners. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the hearts. Now if you're looking at this thinking, my goodness, that's fiddly. It is fiddly, but I did choose the smaller version of the card. You can actually use the larger version, which obviously means the hearts are bigger and that means it's less fiddly to cut out. So it's just personal choice. I went for the smaller card because I like dinky cards. So now that I've cut those hearts out, I'm just going to dome them. I've got my piercing mat here and my embossing tool just to give them a little bit of dimension instead of being boring and flat. Next, I've got some lovely checkered brown ribbon and I'm going to put it across here, and then I'm going to pop the hearts over the top. So I've just cut a strip of that ribbon and I'm going to use some red tape, the double-sided red tape, to stick the ribbon down. So if you've never used red tape before, it's basically extra strong. You can get double-sided tape, but this type of tape is the kind of tape where you can make gift boxes with them. It's that strong. And the tape actually isn't red, the backing is red, and that's just so that you can identify it, I guess. So I've just cut a few bits of tape and I'm sticking it down onto the back of the ribbon. Then I've noticed that it's quite difficult to get the backing off, but if you actually use your embossing tool just to get that firmly down in place, it makes it a lot easier to take the backing off. And I'm going to use my trusty pricking tool or pokey tool, depending on what you like to call it, just to get that backing off. So now it's just a case of aligning that ribbon up so it's nice and parallel to the edge, and then sticking it down. There we go. I'm going to fix those edges that poke out onto the back. Now, I know this is going to look really unprofessional, and I didn't think this through because I obviously had that card blank and thought, oh, I'll use that, not realising that I was going to put some ribbon over it. So ideally, if you really want to be nice and professional about it, you probably want to have the front of the card blank as a separate topper, and then fold the ribbon around the back of that topper, and then stick that topper to the card blank. Hope that makes sense. Or alternatively, you can just stick an insert over the card on the inside to hide the ribbon bits. It's up to you. Or if you're like me and completely lazy, you'll leave it. Just leave it like that. I must admit, if I was going to sell this card, I would not do this. But I'm just showing you. Just imagine that this is actually a topper mat and not the actual card blank. It would look much nicer if you couldn't see those ribbon edges on the inside. But anyway, let's gloss over that. So there we go, we've got our card looking really nice and funky there. Some nice gingham ribbon. So next I'm just going to run my black felt tip pen along the edges of the topper, because if you notice, the topper has black edges, and if you're using white card it doesn't look so cool. So I just like to run the pen around the topper just to make sure that those edges are nice and pristine and crisp looking. So there's the card, rectangle in the middle, and here I'm using shaker tape or foam tape, depending on what you call it. This central topper just needs to be of a uniform height, so that's why I'm not using glue gel. I'm just using shaker tape for this, because glue gel's more for if you wanted to add dimension at different levels. So anyway, let me just try and get this pesky backing off with my piercing tool or my pokey tool. And then it's just a case of sticking it down over the original sentiment. So next I'm going to use my glue gel here, and I'm adding glue gel just over the heart area. Carefully pop that down. Then I'm going to add more glue gel just over the bottom heart there. Basically I'm placing the glue gel, you can't see because my hand's over there, but the glue gel is going in the center where I want to add height. And there we go. Quick and easy to make. It's got that dimension there thanks to the decoupage, and it's also got a little bit of texture because of that ribbon. I didn't really want to put too much fuss on there because it is a card for a man, but if you wanted, you could glaze the sentiment as well. You could use a clear glaze pen, for example, to write over the words. That's something that you could do, but I just wanted to leave it plain, nice and simple. And there you go. Thanks for watching to the very end of the video. I have 3 more videos for you to check out, so go ahead and click on any of those card images if you're interested in more card ideas. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. That just lets me know that you liked it and want to see more. As usual, I would love to hear from you guys via the comments below. I always like to read your comments. And I'm trying to get the word out about my video tutorials, so if you can, please do share this video with your friends and family, whether it's embedding this video on your blog or sharing it on social media. I would be very, very grateful for your support. And if this is your first time here and you'd like to see more videos like these, just click this subscribe button here. That will subscribe you to my YouTube channel, which is where I post my inspirational card making videos to help inspire you as a crafter. If you subscribe to it, it means that whenever you log into YouTube and go to a section called My Subscriptions, whenever I've released a new video, you'll see it right there. And if you aren't already a newsletter subscriber, then you can sign up here. I'll also put a link in the description below. The newsletter is absolutely free, and you'll get full free card making video lessons when you sign up. And when you watch the first free video lesson as a newsletter subscriber, you'll get a free printable card making kit. So if you want lots more free card making goodies, then it's well worth signing up for that if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't just make cards, make stunning cards. Give them that wow factor.